Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology. Today, my name is Mel Rose, and I am here to share your daily aspects. Listen, there's a lot of stuff on the page today. I'm going to be honest with you. It just says we might get frustrated, we might get angry, we might feel impatient. We want to be careful not to let those emotions lead when we're having our conversations, when we're interacting with other people, when we're trying to get things done. Okay, so it might be a day of starts and stops, and it might just be a day of sort of fired up attitudes. And we just want to be careful about how we choose our words and our actions and frankly our company at this time. All right, I hope you all have a great day. Let's get into these aspects. Today is Wednesday, December 7, 2022. The sun is now in the heart of its transit here in the land of Sagittarius. Jupiter rules here. We are inspired by greatness to seek greatness for ourselves. Our outward-facing lives feel brimming with possibilities, opportunities to step up our games to the next level. The full moon culminates in the land of Gemini tonight at 10:08. This is the point where we pause, reflect, and celebrate how far we have come. Gemini's influence guides us not to celebrate alone in silence, but rather to gather with friends and co-conspirators to share the why and the how of the things we've accomplished. Everyone loves a good story, and tonight is a night for telling them. Mutable fire and mutable air, friends. May the stories we tell share some important, relevant information and some inspiring tidbits that tickle our fancy to know and experience more of what the world has to offer. And today we take the aspects as they arise. We begin over here on the sun side, where we shine when we're out in the world and what kind of experiences we have there. This afternoon at 4:34, Sun perfects its quincunx to Uranus. Leo, Aquarius, this can be an impatient vibe where we notice a lot of hiccups in our regular way of going about doing things. We can start to feel a little stubborn or find ourselves dealing with stubborn people. We probably want to try to be tolerant of any slowdowns or blockages that come up at this time. Burning bridges is the less favorable option. This vibe is actually going to linger with us through about the 10th of this month, so a few days. Late tonight at 11:41, Sun culminates an opposition to Mars. So that's Sun opposite to Mars right there. Aries, Leo, Scorpio. This one hangs out with us till about the 13th. It may be a little too easy right now to find ourselves in arguments. We feel impatient. We're not willing to gloss over minor annoyances at this time. We can be more competitive than cooperative, and that will be a barrier to our ability to solve the problems that arise. Let's really try not to let anger and impatience rule the day, okay? After all, it's the full moon tonight. Best to direct these passionate vibes so that they come out in an inclusive way that celebrates even the things that seem to slow us down, right? Right. And this brings us to the moon side of the page, where we think about how it feels to be us and who we are when we're at home among the people we keep close. At about 10 minutes, well, the moon's perfection tonight comes in with this sun opposition to the moon at 10:08 p.m. And that is the aspect that indicates the fullness of the moon. That is the turning point from, the culminative cycle, setting goals and completing them. And then after this, we're going to be more in a reflective cycle where we're letting go of stuff that no longer serves a purpose. For right now, though, especially tonight, we celebrate all that we have achieved. We feel the gratitude for the abundance in our lives, and we share that gratitude and abundance with others. And then about 10 minutes after the full moon's perfection, the moon will also complete a conjunct to Mars here. Aries, Cancer, Scorpio. Conjunct intensifies the effect of both planets, bringing strong urges to assert ourselves in physical ways. On the bright side, we're full of initiative. However, Impatience is likely to arise. We're full of that lust for life, and again, we're more competitive than cooperative. Add to that the fact that Mars is retrograde, and we've just had a lot of sort of stops and slowdowns, a little bit of frustration coming up for us so far. These combined vibes with the sun quincunx to Uranus, opposite Mars, while Moon is conjunct to Mars with the full moon. It can be a really fiery sort of disposition that we experience. Okay, so just be careful about how you choose your words and your company. Coming up this Friday, Venus completes its square to Jupiter, piquing our interest in luxury and connection. Also on Friday, Venus is going to enter the land of Capricorn, so that'll help us get serious about the management of our assets so that we can have that luxury and connection. And the third quarter moon in Virgo next Friday represents the next turning point in our creative cycle, where we move on from reflection to taking action. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you for tuning in for the second half of this vlog, where we seek further insight from Tarot. Please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Melrose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for being here. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.